Hello YouTube, it's Real Steel here, and welcome to Outdoor Camera. Now, as I said, I've been looking forward to doing the iPod Touch 6th generation camera test versus the iPod Touch 4th generation camera test. And Lauren, don't zoom in way too much.
I was just zooming to the iPod.
Okay, yeah, but zoom into these iPods. As you can see, this is the iPod Touch 6th generation, 32GB gold, with this being the iPod Touch 4th generation, 64GB black. So, significant differences in between these. Let's just see how much better the camera is. Now, before we start, this was the first camera of the iPods, and this is the latest camera of the iPods. So, let's see how much the iPods have changed in quality. Okay, so, first of all, we get very different interfaces here. And just let me make the brightness on the 6th generation a bit higher. Stop following me. No, I'm not kidding, Lauren. Stop following me.
Okay.
Let's take out the cameras and let's start now. As you can see, the iPod Touch 6th generation looks a heck of a lot better than the 4th generation. But first, let's take a portrait photo of this tree. Okay, so took a portrait photo. Now let's take a landscape photo of the trees up here near the pool. So let me just get these into a good position to take the picture in. Now, these cameras have different features as well. Okay. Now both of these cameras have different features as well. They're both completely different in probably just about every sort of feature you can think of. I mean, here you have the iOS 6 camera app, which, you know, basically in today's standards sucks. Here you have a flash as well. With this, you don't have a flash. You got a tiny little microphone. This, you still got a tiny little microphone, but it's a smidge bigger. Notice that the camera lens on the 6th generation iPod is protruding, and the one on the 4th gen is not. Okay, so now we're going to do a video test. Now let me just do the video specs on these things. No, don't get too silly with the camera. Just have it on my face. All right.
Okay,
now the front camera on both of these are very different. Right here, you can take 1080p 30. That means 1080p at 30 frames per second. And this 720p at 30 frames per second. You can also do slow motion on this thing at 720p at 120 FPS. So, let's first take a video on the 4th generation. Now, when this takes video, there's severe... Now, one thing that I don't like about this thing is that when you press the button, whether it's the touch or the volume button, there's a severe lag when you press the button and when it actually starts taking video. Okay, this video is taken. Now let's switch to the 6th generation. Now there's just about no lag when you actually take the video. When you press the button, it immediately starts recording. So very different quality. So obviously this is better, but I will look at the videos and photos and me editing, and I will put some text in this video of what I think about the 4th generation and the 6th generation camera. Now, the 6th generation camera has definitely progressed. It's actually based off the iPad Air 2 camera, which is a still good camera, which that camera is based off the iPhone 5S, which is still a great camera. This one, I cannot imagine what this camera is, because this camera is 8 megapixels. This camera is 0.7 megapixels. I mean, lower than 1 megapixel is crazy. So, yeah. I wasn't going to test the front cameras, but let's just take one more quick selfie, because it's always good to do that. Because everybody likes to take selfies. So, okay. Selfie's taken. Lauren, you're actually in the background of each of them.
Yay!
The camera.
Yes.
So, yeah. Thank you for watching Outdoor Camera. I've been looking forward to doing this test for a while, and I'll see you later.